Hey guys, I got a package in the mail today, and usually I don't really open these packages like on camera. I mean, I do sometimes, but this one I have to show my full reaction to this. So you'll see why when I open this. So let's begin. Okay, so in this bag is a prototype plushie of one of my favorite video games, and it is of Tattletail. Here he is, the prototype Tattletail plushie. Fat Mojo, the company who makes a majority of popular indie horror games such as Baldi's Basics, Granny, Bendy the Ink Machine, Poppy Playtime, Showdown Bandit, and a bunch of others, the company Fat Mojo was going to make Tattletail merchandise. And recently, in like 2019, I believe, someone found a photo of a prototype Tattletail plush that was on Reddit, which I'll post a picture right here. And that was the last time we've ever seen a official Tattletail plush. Until recently, I was scrolling through eBay and I stumbled upon this little guy right here, and I'm so surprised that this is in my collection. I know the game Tattletail is really old and not really popular nowadays, but this game means a lot to me. I remember when the game first came out and a lot of people were playing it. And the fact that when I was growing up, I did have Furbies in my house. I had a bunch of them, and this is just a really nostalgic trip for me. I'm really sad that the official Tattletail plushies were never even released, and to my knowledge, I am probably the only person that has this official Tattletail plushie. I'm not sure if they've ever made a Mama Tattletail or if they made any other variants of Tattletail, but I'm really glad that I actually got this guy. Let's start off with a comparison of the bootleg Tattletail plushie I've been using for the past couple of years. For starters, this one is a bit longer, and the prototype one is a bit wider. The rosy cheeks right here are actually 3D, and the fur is more soft and fluffy, unlike the bootleg one. The eyes are basically the same, but this one has more extra details in the eyes, with there being 4 dots rather than this one having 3 dots. The prototype plushie has a plastic button nose, and it is shaped as a heart, which is really accurate to Tattletail in the game. Whereas the bootleg one just has a normal plastic pink nose. And the mouth on this one is a bit larger compared to the official plushie. The Tattletail plushie right here has fur around the legs, which is accurate to the model in the game. And he has some cardboard on his feet, so they will stay in shape and he can stand. For Tattletail's tufts of fur, it's actual fur material. The only real criticism I have is that the prototype plushie doesn't have a tail, because in-game, Tattletail does have a tail. But the prototype and the bootleg doesn't have a tail on either of them, so it's a minor detail. And plus, this isn't even officially released to the public, so I can't really complain. This does make me wonder, though, if Fat Mojo ever planned on making other characters from the game, especially Mama Tattletail. It would make sense, because Mama Tattletail and the purple Tattletail are really iconic to the game, since Mama is the main antagonist and this is the main Tattletail you have in the game. But I really do hope that if they did make a Mama Tattletail plushie, it will show up somewhere on eBay. Here is the front of the plushie. Here is the side. Here is the back. Here is the other side. And so here is Tattletail next to a bunch of other indie game characters. And so with that out of the way, here is the unreleased prototype Tattletail plushie made by Fat Mojo.